Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and welcome back. Today we have the next PlayStation Collection, and that is the PlayStation Portable, the PSP. A handheld I'm quite familiar with. I grew up with one. It's a pretty awesome system. It was basically like a portable PS2/3. Became more like a portable PS3 towards the end of its life cycle. And, you know, with the PlayStation Portable store going down, what better way to honour it with my collection? I've put roughly about the same amount of games for it that I have for the PlayStation 3. I do have a PSP somewhere. There were some great exclusives to the PSP. The only problem with the PSP I had was the thumbstick was a little bit rough around the edges. You know, the PS Vita really fixed the design issues, but let's just jump straight into it. First up, we have Sid Meier's Pirates, and the discs came on the sort of UMD things. It was a very weird design from PlayStation, but a decent console in its own right. Sid Meier's Pirates is sort of like an RPG. I heard good things about this game, and PSP games are relatively cheap nowadays, so definitely might pick some more up in the future. Samurai Warriors State of War, the exclusive Samurai Warriors game to the PlayStation Portable. Then we have Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. I think this was the exclusive Ratchet and Clank game. I think I might have played this one. Then we have Pursuit Force. This was a pretty cool game for the PlayStation Portable. It was like a mix between a racing game, an action game, and a third-person shooter. It was a pretty cool one. It was an exclusive series to the PSP. There was a second one. We have Pro Evolution Soccer 2008. Just checking all the discs are in here. And Pro Evolution Soccer 5. Again, showing that it was thing. There's no disc in there, so that's missing. We have Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest. The second movie. Got a game exclusive to the PSP, and it's got a sealed manual in there. How good the game is, I don't know. Then we have Need for Speed Rivals. I believe this was an exclusive to the PSP as well. There were some pretty good racing games on the PSP. Most people that I knew that had a PSP played games like racing games on there, which is understandable because it's a portable system. Then we have Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes 2. Fighting game with Naruto characters. I'm not entirely sure if this is an exclusive, but it comes in this PSP Essential variant. Then we have Metal Gear Acid. This is basically like a card game in Metal Gear. It's kind of a cool like tactics game in the Metal Gear universe. It is a pretty cool game. Something a bit different. And we have Scarface, Money, Power and Respect. I believe this is a exclusive version of the Scarface game that came out on PS2, which was an awesome game in its own right. We have Warhammer 40k Squad Command. As a kid, I loved Warhammer, and when this game came out, I was so hyped. But actually, it's a pretty tough game, actually. Not an easy one to pick up and play. We have Virtual Tennis World Tour. Again, sports games on PSP were pretty awesome. There were some good exclusive modes in a lot of these sports games. And we have Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, based on the second movie. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure the difference in this version, but I imagine it is different. We have Sims 2 Pets. The Sims games on PSP were their own thing. I think Sims 2 Pets was a port of the PS2 game though. I remember the Sims 2 normal version had its own exclusive story to it. Then we have Tales of Eternia, one of the more rarer games in the PSP collection, but there's no disc in there, which I don't know why. But I have a case for it. So if anyone has a disc, let me know. Then we have a game that I was so hyped when this came out. This was one of the few PSP games that actually made me fall in love with the PSP, and that is Battlefront Elite Squadron. Because I loved the Battlefront games growing up, when they announced this game, I was so hyped. It's actually a pretty good game. I would have loved to have had a port of this on something else. I know you can do emulators and stuff nowadays, but back in the day, this was awesome. It had some awesome modes, complete customization for your characters, an exclusive story as well. And we have SpongeBob SquarePants, Truth or Square. I remember playing this one quite a bit as well. It was a pretty fun little game. We have World Rally Championships. Again, rally games on PSP were pretty awesome as well, I ain't gonna lie. We have Wipeout Pure, the exclusive Wipeout game for the PSP. Another Sony branded title. We have 2 copies of Bomberman. One of them not got the disc in. They both don't have the disc in. So yeah, I don't know why. These aren't mine, so. Then we have Bliss Island, kind of a weird one, got a cool spine note to it. I believe this is a party game. Weird party game. Then we have Be Curator, which is a music maker game on the PSP. It was made by Rockstar. One of the few obscure Rockstar titles. I imagine this might become a little bit more collectible in the future to Rockstar fans. We have Archer McLean's Mercury. I believe this is kind of like, if you've ever played Marble Madness, except like you use heat and stuff. It's like a puzzle platformer game. Aliens vs Predator Requiem, an exclusive Alien vs Predator game to the PSP. We have 50 Cent Bulletproof G-Unit Edition, which is another exclusive version of the 50 Cent Bulletproof game. I think it's called G-Unit, yeah, G-Unit Edition. I remember playing this one and I think I beat it. We have Worms Open Warfare. There were 2 on the PSP, and the Worms games. These are great games for the PlayStation Portable. Definitely awesome games. And the great thing about these ones is you can play with multiple people and you only need the one controller because it's a turn-based game. So we have Mark Air Combat Heroes, modified Air Combat Heroes. I picked this one up on a recommendation on a Metal Jesus video years ago. I heard it was a pretty good game in a cool sort of foil style there. Luminis Puzzle Fusion, another Sony puzzle game. The Luminis games are actually pretty cool games. They're like Tetris clones, but its own thing. Killzone Liberation, the exclusive Killzone game for the PSP. This was sort of like a top-down twin-stick shooter. I've heard good things about this one. Then we have Juiced Eliminator, the spin-off of the Juice series. Another racing game. Then we have Infected, an exclusive game for the PSP. This is kind of like a zombie game, but it was pretty cool because you could play as characters from Slipknot as well in this one. So for all you Slipknot fans out there, check it out. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh wait, there's another disc in here. That's Liberty City Stories is in here. I don't have the case for it, so at least I have a GTA game. Then we have Grip Shift. I'm not sure who this was made by. Ubisoft. Yep. A sort of arcade racer there. God of War Chains of Olympus. They did release this and Ascension on PS3 as well. These were the PSP games. I have beaten this one back in the day, and it's a pretty good game. And we have Gangs of London. This is basically a spin-off of the Getaway games. I remember playing a lot of this one as a kid, and I enjoyed it. We have FIFA 10. Not much to say there. Some of the FIFA games on PSP were awesome because they had some like exclusive modes. We have Dynasty Warriors, the PSP version of the game. I think the game is in the actual PSP. And then we have Driver 76. I believe this was also an exclusive to the PSP. And the last one we have is Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai 2. Was a pretty good game, I hear. So, yeah, a bit of a smaller collection here today. I don't really collect PSP games that much anymore. Just because I don't really play the PSP at the moment. So, there's no really need for me to have them. I probably might pick a few up in the future. Maybe try and get back into some PSP stuff. Same with the Vita. It was a pretty awesome system for its time. There were some cool things you could do with it. You could go on the internet, you could take pictures, you could also play a special UMD DVDs. Yeah, you could get films for your PSP as well. I don't have any of them. I don't think I'll ever get any either. I don't think they keep value. I mean, they might have a couple of film ones out there that might have only been limited things, but again, the PSP is, as you can see, most of the games here are less than £5. You could probably get about 10 games for £20, probably even more from CEX for the PSP. Of course, the more exclusive RPGs and things will probably be the more expensive stuff. But I'm going to actually play a bit of Medal of Honor Airborne now. I'm going to finish the game off. Hopefully my new internet box should be here within the next couple of hours. Going to get 1 GB internet. I'm looking forward to trying it out, because tonight we're going to do an Overwatch stream. So what better way to test out the new internet with a game that I play quite a bit. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and, of course, comment below. The next console we'll be taking a look at will be the PlayStation 1. That might be a 2-part video. It might be a 1-part, it could be a 2-part video. And I thought I'd show off that I also brought the AVGN video game. I got it on Xbox just because it's easier for me to stream on Xbox than PlayStation. So there might be a stream of that in the future. But as always, guys, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Tiger, and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, I will be streaming tonight about between 7 and half 7 with some Overwatch. And as always, let me know in the comments below if there's any PSP games that I should be definitely pick up. You know, I'll keep an eye out for a PSP console as well in the future. Maybe when the pawn shop's open, I might be able to pick one up cheap for the collection. But as always, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.